Dear Khalil, being back at school has been such a wildly strange and delightful time. There are so many feelings that are difficult to process right now, and while communicating through letter can allow for a great deal, I think that everything that's been going on would be too much to fit into a couple of pages here. Instead of writing to you about maybe more substantial or interesting things, like what you've been doing the last 6 months, or how you've been coping, and all that I would prefer to talk about in person, I think I'm going to stick to writing about the small things that have been happening to me as I go about my uneventful days this last little while at school. I think I'll focus on things that may seem insignificant, at least small enough that I maybe wouldn't think to bring them up in conversation, but nevertheless give me great enjoyment thinking of how they're included in the makeup of my days here. In my creative writing class, we've been keeping a daily journal of interesting things that we see around us that we could potentially write about, and I think why not just continue that list here. I've been going on bike rides, trying to get far away from campus and find places I haven't been to before. I've been bringing my medium format film camera and spending the late afternoons taking photos 12 at a time before the roll runs out. It's strange. I find it changes the way I experience time going by in an even more dramatically slow way than normal. You know when you talk to someone maybe you don't know very well at all, and so love the way they carry themselves and interact with the world around them, that as you talk, long periods of time go by and you don't notice it. It's a very special feeling walking away from an interaction and realizing that you've made a new friend. This morning I was woken up really early, either by the thunder or the lightning. But being in that halfway point between sleep and wakefulness, and seeing flashes of white through my closed eyelids, the lightning being so bright. The thunder rumbled in my chest louder than anything. Such a different type of weather than we have in California, and it's really kind of incredible. Makes you want to go out and run around and be amongst the wild wind and rain. There's something both frightening and awe-inspiring about it for me, I think. Anyway, I hope I see you in person as soon as I get my coronavirus test back negative. Maybe we can sit outside with our masks on far apart and talk almost like we once did. I miss you. I hope you're okay. Bye. Run.